I said, your job is to make it as easy as possible for people to refer you. If you pile in lots of information, you're doing the opposite of that. The more you give me to remember, the more I have to forget. Your message needs to be two things. It needs to be sticky, and it needs to be transferable. Sticky means that people remember it accurately. Transferable means that they can repeat it accurately. How much jargon are you using in your business? Before I came here, I spoke to Michael on the phone, and then I sat down with him and went through this yesterday. And I went through what I was going to talk about, and I said, do these words work in Swedish? And do these concepts work in Swedish? There are things that are not in this talk, because Michael said that won't work. I said earlier, you are lazy, you take things for granted, and you're arrogant, because I tested the word I normally use, complacent, with several people here, and not everyone understood it. Because I wanted to speak in a way that would allow you to understand everything that I was trying to get across. You need to do the same with your champions. Now, that's just translating, English to an audience for whom it's not a first language. And I appreciate you listening to me in English. But you have your own foreign language. It's the language of your industry. It's the language of your company. It's the language of your friends. And if you start using all of those three-letter acronyms that you have, I do a lot of work with the pensions community, and they talk about DB and DC, defined benefit and defined contribution. It took me a year to work out that's what they meant. I'm still trying to understand what they are. But there's an assumption that I know. You have to strip all that away. You need to take what I call the 10-year-old test. Go and tell a 10-year-old who you want to meet. Preferably, by the way, a 10-year-old you know. Just add that in. But tell a 10-year-old who you want to meet and why they want to meet you or would want to meet you. Notice why they would want to meet you, by the way, not why you want to meet them. But then get them to repeat it back to you in their own words. If they can't do it, your message is too complicated. Other people in your network have the attention span of a 10-year-old when it comes to your needs, your business. You have to keep it really simple. Is your message simple and concise enough so that people can understand it?